Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, this is Charlie, you're here for another reaction, and today we are reacting to Doctor Who Season 4 Episode 11. Charlie, what happened in the last episode?
It was episode 10.
Yes, stop stalling.
And it was a perfect ending, if I would say so myself. It was the Doctor went on this like shuttle bus thing through the I can't remember the names. It's like diamonds, mountains, or whatever. Okay. Not allowed to see. The sun is really toxic, and it was some like unknown entity, like possessed this woman, and then tried to possess the Doctor. Did, and we never really got an answer as to what it was, but it left them alone.
Well, they leave
the hostess.
With the mostess.
She sacrificed herself.
Yeah.
To get rid of it.
See, but this is what happens when there's good writing. He'll remember it. Also, it's because
it's a few days ago.
Yeah, it's a few days ago. We've actually quite on top of it now. So, well, for now, at least with the recording. So yeah. So you said that as a standalone episode was your favorite this season.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, and I wouldn't necessarily feel like I agree, but I understand.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm you know what I mean.
You wouldn't argue it.
I wouldn't at all. Yeah, that's the best way to put it, actually. So yeah, so Charlie, any predictions?
Rose is gonna come back. Is this the final episode of the season?
No, fuck no.
How many episodes are there?
Do you want me to tell you so you can?
Yeah, tell me. So
okay, so there's this one and 2 more.
So there's 3 more episodes, including this one.
Yeah.
Rose will come back this episode.
Okay. Any other predictions than the one that's...
No.
No, I was about to say fallen short each time. There's been ones where...
She's come back.
Well, no, we think... We don't know, we haven't...
No, she has come back in the season.
She actually hasn't shared the screen with anyone. Oh, well, no, she has.
I said Rose come back, not share the screen.
True.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, so... Alright, rather than waste any more time, because there's no point, because the only prediction he's had is Rose will come back. So, you know, eventually, was it the studies, 67% of the time, he gets us right every time.
Alright, no, I will say then, this will be a nicer episode.
Okay.
Because the last one was a bit... a thriller. Yeah. So...
Yeah, okay.
I think it'll be a nicer episode. Because that's kind of the pattern it's been, hasn't it? Been like nicer.
Okay, well, yeah, it would be sort of lighthearted then absolutely sort of like, oh my god, then sort of,
yeah.
And then, so, yeah, well, think about it. We've been on a run of the library.
Yeah.
Followed by then midnight. So that's 3 episodes where you've been sort of like,
Jesus Christ.
Give me something fun, please.
Yeah, this will be fun then, I guess. Or not. They'll probably just make it even...
Yeah, if you think this is going to be fun, you're fucking stupid. It's all pain. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so we hope that he enjoys this episode. We hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be swipe. But other than that, see you on the other side. No! No, look, Charlie! No! Already a different vibe.
Yeah, I like it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my god, that looks amazing, actually. Does that not look good? It's like a frappuccino.
Oh.
It looks like it. It's obviously, it might be alien shit for all we know.
I don't know, I just thought it looked like sperm.
We've just started. Why are you talking about hot, frothy ejaculate?
Now I know what those sad villagers of Pompeii felt like, except where they were rained down on hot lava, I rained down on those villagers with frothy ejaculate.
Don't you want to know if you're going to be happy? I'm happy right now, thanks. You got red hair. The reading's free for red hair. All right then.
Would you get your what?
I would, yeah, but that is just... Oh, you have red hair. Oh, it's free for ginger people.
We would get served. Well, I wouldn't very much use it. My hair looks a lot darker these days.
It does, yeah.
I'll have to literally just spill. Look at the beard. Look at the beard. Look at the beard.
I would get away with it, but although I wouldn't believe something like that. It just
listen, if that okay,
in a market like this,
let's
be to me, ginger free. No.
let's be realistic. If they're, she could be probably feel a little bit more, you know, sort of. If we're doing it, I'd imagine that I'd be more so worried that we're gonna get beat up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we would get beat up. Maybe not.
Or molested.
Well, then I'd be running in. Yeah!
Yeah, that brother's starving.
I ended up in his spaceship on my wedding day. Long story. But
It's
what
a
led you
noise.
to that meeting? All
Oh,
sorts
okay,
of
it
things.
stopped there as soon as I said
Oh.
that.
At a place called H.C. Clements.
H.C. Clements.
It's the incense. Just the
This is the noise I could hear.
Right, okay.
This
I saw a zone
Spider?
down.
What choice?
Runs that little
Oh, look who it is.
and he needs
Happiness.
a secretary. I've got a job.
I'm going left. If you don't like it, get out and walk.
If you turn right, you'll have a career. I know why you want a job with H.C. Clements, lady, because you think you'll meet a man with lots of money and your whole life will change.
She really is annoying, isn't she?
Yeah.
Executives don't need
Yeah, the noise of that is.
What?
No, just the noise of her and.
The noise of her is in the mother.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant the indicator. I
No,
was like,
and the indicators
Oh, right.
combined, you'd go insane.
yeah, you probably would
It's like
just
a
try. Yeah.
And then her
just-
going through the other.
It's like they remember a bit in. Did you ever watch Parasite?
No.
No. Oh God, doesn't matter then. Don't waste it on you.
What's on my back?
Make the choice again, Donna Noble.
Beetle?
Never meet that man. Turn right and change the world.
Right.
Oh, I feel like it's gonna be an annoying episode.
You sir. Right. Sorry. I honest to God, I was like, I didn't check.
I was literally just about to say, where's Billie Piper at? And then she came up.
So here's the thing, because she's been. So I was going to basically check, but I like gave it a little bit too late to check to see if she came up during this outro. But then I didn't know how I'd be able to trick you into not looking. Otherwise, because at one point I was like, could I just go say, look at me, look at me, look at me? But then you would have known.
Yeah, I would have known.
You would have
yeah.
known. So that's what I think. Because I did it before when I went off to check something, and I was able to skip someone's name. I can't remember who it was. I skipped it one time, and you were like, "Oh!" And a shock. There was a good sort of. I know. I think it was a Christmas special to do with Kylie Minogue. I think it was. Or something
Oh,
like that.
yeah. Maybe.
So I didn't know whether to do that, but then I was like, you know what? If it's there, ride it, because you've already seen her pop up
Yeah.
during the season. If, for example, we hadn't seen her scattered through this season, I would have probably have tried to do something.
At least I didn't overreact.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve, you'll be heaving. Well, exactly. Get in and grab
I loved going out on Christmas Eve.
drinks you bought. I
Still
can afford
do.
it. Promotion. Capital P, capital A, £23,000 per annum.
A noise
Merci
again.
beaucoup. It was bad enough when you saw the ghost of Earl Mountbatten at the boat show.
He's a paedophile, isn't he?
What is it? It's not
Hold on, no, hold. Earl Mountbatten. That's the one. Okay, hold on.
I don't know my paedophiles. I don't really look into.
I know them by name, but I also know them because I know him. Mountbatten is definitely was a member of the royal family. That name is definitely a member.
Oh right.
And Mountbatten, one of them was burned up by the IRA, but it also came out, I think, later on, or maybe even later on, that he was a diddler. But obviously the monarchy's like sweep.
No comment. No, I'm not gonna say anything actually.
Do not diddle kids, it's no good diddling kids.
Ken Livingston, that's what.
This is
Spending all the money on
when
decoration.
this is when Rose left the key.
But it's flying, it's really
No.
flying.
So this here is the Christmas special where he first meets her,
Meets Donna.
Donna. You remember with the arachnos, when the spider. So that's the stare in the
Yeah,
sky.
yeah.
So remember, so she's turned right. She's never gone to that job. The reason why
So he
hasn't met Donna because she hasn't worked at that company, so she hasn't been chosen by Lance to be the sacrifice.
Right. Okay.
He's headed east. Middle of the city.
So maybe it is a spider.
What? No, it was. Remember, it was a little.
No, I'm talking about the mysterious thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I said spider and then I said beetle, but I don't think it is a spider. That didn't look like spider claws.
Claws. Okay.
Legs.
On your back.
The evidence I say managed to stop the creature. Some sort of red spider.
He was the
Built
one
base
with
underneath
the
the barrier, flooded the whole
Sunterian.
thing. Over. We found a body, sir. Over. We just didn't make it out in time. The doctor is dead. Must have happened.
Some serious ramifications for turning
the
right.
ambulance back to unit base.
This sound in the background is fishy. Is that it?
What did they find? Sorry, did they find someone? I don't know. He's dead. I'm sorry, did you know him? I came so far. It could be... Sorry, what was it? Donna what? Why'd you keep looking at my back? I'm not. Yes, you are. You keep looking behind me.
I like it. She said, "Why are you looking at the back?" And looked straight away over there. Like, what are you on about, mate? She just Batmaned her.
Gonna be disappointed if that's her only cameo.
I'll make a scene, all right, right in front of a tribunal, and the first thing I'm going to say is wandering hands.
Now, come on, Donna. What it's been like for the past...
Don't know what he does all day. Sorry, Cliff. Actually, I'm not sorry. What do you do all day?
Oh, didn't even get a speaking line. Poor Cliff.
It's weird. Funny sort of clowns.
Did you get someone else to type this? Beatrice!
It sounds impossible, but the entire hospital has vanished. The Royal Hope no longer exists.
Yeah.
The Jadoon on the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's no punch having that. Stapler. Mine. Toy cactus.
And it's vanished.
Oh, I'll show you vanishing. Thanks for nothing. Oh, and you know when that money went missing from the kitty? Anne-Marie. That's all I'm saying. Anne-Marie. The hospital's back. Well, isn't that wizard?
Talking rhinos in black leather.
Rhinos?
Rhinos could be aliens.
A colleague of mine gave me the last oxygen tank, Martha Martha Jones, and she died.
At least you got a whole punch.
Shit, when you actually think of it, like... Well, this is stupid because it is a make-believe, like, science fiction or whatever. But, like, imagine if this actually was happening in real life.
What do you mean?
Like, they're watching a TV about a hospital disappearing, rhinos killing, and then one survivor, blah, 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 and she's on about a hole cutter.
Hole puncher,
Like-
yeah. Yeah, it's such. How can you have mundane conversations when such grand things are happening around you?
I don't know what I would do.
I mean,
well, nothing.
You can't really. But that's the thing. It's a weird thing. Is that in Evil, you can sort of like change it to just these are sort of big things to us because we don't live them. But there's other things that could happen to us where everything can be so grand and all of a sudden you're just there, sort of like going like, my bed sheets are a different shade of white than it used to be. And it just changes your perception of things because it's a distraction. It's so mundane, but it's everyday life. I'm not saying they're actually a different shade of colour. I clean my bed sheets.
Sorry, what?
Right, so fucking hell. So basically, we only know it from this perspective because this is outlandish. It's big. It's huge. And it's crazy to think of something so mundane when all this stuff is happening. But even when big stuff happen with us in our lives, we still return back to the mundane part of life. It's almost like a coping mechanism because those are the constants.
Well, so what being like
so imagine like
a terrorist attack, and then you watch the news and go, and then go upstairs and play your PlayStation.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
And I'd probably play a game about terrorists and wouldn't bother me.
Yeah. No, I get you, but maybe a hospital disappearing and rhino. Well, I guess that's their world.
It's their world. This norm
like
is
this
exactly
happen.
It's just like don't get me wrong. Prior to 2005, when with the reboot, I think it would have been a bit more sort of like, oh, possible, you know, it might be, but since like they literally saw a spaceship crashing into Big Ben and everything after that, it's just been, there's no way to avoid aliens there, so it's just a pair of it.
You too, there's aliens on the news.
There
They
you
took
go.
the all the way to the moon, and you're banging on about raffle tickets. They suddenly know all about us, and there's keen eyes up there, and they're watching us, and they're not friendly.
Mm-hmm. He's got it right.
That is very...
You're taking it, me getting with your father and everything. To be honest, I've given up on you.
Oh, okay.
There was this woman
Oh.
control said she Sarah Jane, her name was Sarah Jane Smith.
Formerly of Metropolitan Magazine.
With the dog.
Her body
Canine.
was recovered
Put
from
respect to his name.
hospital this afternoon.
Yeah?
Yeah?
What do you want? We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again.
I'm not recording, okay. Do you want, why is he so angry? I didn't realise you were recording. We're going to get an Indian. Do you want it? Do you two want to have an Indian? What?
I'd rather...
What?
Just rather watch.
Alright, okay. 2 seconds at a time.
Oh, if you're getting an Indian, I'll have an Indian, then please.
Yeah? What?
Yeah. I don't know what.
Oh no, just stand here and decide what he wants. That's fine.
Like
Would you like
whatever.
It's not
Like
fair.
a curry and rice. Whatever you get in an
What?
Indian. I don't even know what I get in Indian.
You don't know what you get? What do you usually
No, I don't know.
get? Who orders for you?
Ma.
So ask Ma what you usually get.
Yeah.
Jake, are you going to have an Indian?
No!
Fish and chips, yeah?
Along with his teenage friends, Marie
See,
Jackson and Clyde Lang.
Gramps is the only I can
I'm
remember.
not taking this seriously yet.
Yeah.
It's Gramps.
Is it
It's
just
called
Gramps?
No. His name is Wilfred Mott.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
But yeah, Wilf. But
Big Wilfie.
big old Will.
That's the fat things, is it?
Fat things.
No. I know it's Rose.
How dare you call her that? You bloody misogynistic bastard.
I don't met you in town.
Oh, I actually love her.
How you doing? You're looking good. How's things? What you been up to?
What doing again?
You and your family don't stay in London, just leave the city. What?
Imagine a stranger's
Nice
telling you that.
hotel, Christmas break?
Can't afford it.
Well,
I'd
no,
probably
you
listen.
got that raffle ticket.
What?
I would probably listen to her.
Well, I think full stop. London is like, it's like in America. Well, no, it's like in Marvel. It's like people keep going to New York. It's like, why? Have you not seen how much shit happens in New York and Marvel? Same with like just in general when it comes to America. It's like it's always aliens attacking America. So it's like that. So for in this show, it's literally just it's literally London or Cardiff. That's what gets hit. London or Cardiff in the UK, and everywhere else is fine. So stay out of those places and you're fine.
Yeah, so I would listen to her.
Yeah,
And I would,
imagine she
if a random stranger came up to me and said, "Going, what are you doing next Christmas?" I'm not sure. Get out. And they appeared from an alleyway full of London.
Yeah. You were like that. I'm getting the fuck out. Yeah. But imagine she goes, get out of London. She's like, all right, she goes to Cardiff. And then shit just happens in Cardiff instead.
She could have been more specific.
Yeah,
with that.
exactly.
How do you know about that?
For God's sake, don't tell them that we want it in a raffle. Be class.
Mhm.
Dad, take those things off. Sure.
You're a good man.
Thank you, it's got my liniment.
Your dad would have loved this.
Yeah. He would have.
It's nice. It's a nice little moment.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
It just seems a bit surreal.
What's surreal?
Just this. What was going on? Like, it's another. It's
You okay there, buddy? You okay
I
there,
forgot how to
little man?
speak there. It's like messing my head up. Like psychological shit.
Psychologically, it's fucking you up.
Yeah.
That's fine. Maybe let's just do reactions by face and not wordy words, okay? Okay, Lee. Yeah, no, it is. Do you know when you were like, oh, I think it'll be a fun episode?
You seen this?
Who did you think she was? Who did you think she was?
So, walk first.
She's a espalda.
I think it's just
something
saying
on your back.
Donna, look at that. God's sake, Donna, don't just stand there. Come and look.
Shut up!
But this footage, object is falling on central
This is
London.
gonna
I
be-
repeat, this is not a hoax.
Oh.
A replica of the
Oh.
Titanic is falling out of the footage from the Guinevere range.
Oh, that's a great footage.
A film or something?
Royal Air Force has declared an emergency.
We won! Do you remember at the end of the episode, the Queen comes out where it took corgis,
Yeah.
and it's like, "Thank you,
Right.
Doctor." Not anymore.
I was good. I forgot like everything's going bad this episode, so I thought I was about to miss the top of it.
Yeah.
And I was getting ready to like do it.
Yeah.
Boo.
No.
And then I actually just put it. I wasn't expecting that.
What a day!
Oh.
Oh, what a day!
Oh, what a day.
Is that like a sequel?
I was supposed to be out there selling papers. I should have been there. We all should.
Do you remember Gramps?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Every single person we know. The whole city.
Ah. Small price I'm willing to pay.
Oh, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And again, if we would have technically at that point, we would have been there.
Yeah.
We're gone. I would have went with a smile on my face.
Leeds. Moving to Leeds. I'm afraid of Leeds.
Why is she pointing? It's so stupid. Oh, it's so. Why is she pointing as if it's her fault? She.
Now France has closed its borders, so it's Leeds or nothing. Next.
How depressing. Been to Leeds.
Leeds or France though?
Leeds is very nice this time of year.
They missed one mortgage payment, just one. They got booted out. All for you lot.
Don't get all chippy with me, Vera Duckworth. Pop your gloves on and work, people.
Oh, that's Coronation Street. I don't think you know that.
You're not going to make the world. It's a big house. Room for all.
Many people's house. It's wonderful. In.
At least got a happy man.
Yeah.
I had a nice little pet.
See, it's like she's bringing the negativity where we're in the form of her mother.
Upstairs we have mentioned that good kids, except that one. Okay. That's a joke. Where's that smart? This is you. This is your.
The man's face this whole time has been nothing but disgust. Looking at him with like pure hatred.
No, I believe it's probably due to the fact that she's in a situation where she didn't expect to be, but it could easily also be racially motivated. I doubt it, but no, it's not.
I think it is that.
Okay, fair enough.
Palazzo. Mama, it's people. Nice people.
Oh, Rocco! Oh, I love you.
Well, America, don't say
Yeah.
it's on the news. They're going to say, God bless America.
America is in crisis, with over 60 million reported dead. 60 million people have dissolved into fat.
There we go.
Fat is walking. People's fat has come to life and is walking through the streets. And
So everything happens
there are reports
in London, apart from the fat that went to America.
Well, let's put it this way: is that it started off in the UK, and without the doctor there to stop it, it then would have then gone worldwide distribution.
I think
and
they're
then,
just taking shots at America for being fat.
Hey. They're not wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, no, America. I think by it's scientific, it's factually right that by per capita, I think obesity is.
They had over. Was it 90 million or 40 million people? No, I can't. Oh, fuck
Just
off.
just finish off your statement. Don't forget about the number. It's a high number, I'm going to assume.
Oh, people that with food poisoning in America, and in Europe they had less than half of that that number with over 400 million more people. Just a fun fact I found out today.
Okay, with no actual correct numbers, and you
No,
bastardize it.
the numbers were there. I just can't quite remember them. I'm not a statistician.
Statistician. You're a statistician. This episode's frazzled you.
What if it never gets better? Even the bees are disappearing. You don't see bumblebees anymore.
They'll sort us out.
Just glass half empty type of type of gal.
No, this episode frazzles your brain.
We just know one, Donna. We don't exist.
Jesus. I think she's a bit depressed.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I am going to kill that man.
Now listen, Mussolini. I am sea shanty.
Always love to sing song.
Amos?
Call yourself a soldier, pointing guns at innocent women. You're a disgrace. In my day, we'd have had you court-martialed.
This music is throughout the whole thing. It's just giving me goosebumps.
Yeah.
They solved that.
That was a torture team. Gwen Cooper, Yanto Jones, they gave their lives. And Captain Jack Harkness is transported to the Sontaran homeworld.
You're always wearing the same clothes. Why won't you tell me your name?
It's a man in a suit, tall, thin man, great hair. Some really great hair. Someone to stop him, and that was you. You made him leave. You saved his life.
Everything is just giving me goosebumps.
Yeah.
It's coming from across the stars, and nothing can stop it.
What is?
The darkness.
What do you keep telling me?
I need you to come with me.
Blonde hair might work on the member, you ain't shifting me.
Smell like it. Just why don't you come with me, Donna? Sorry, you're gonna die.
And she just disappears right in front of her. Do you want a little breather? Do you want to talk about things? Are you okay?
This episode doesn't feel real. I feel like I'm dreaming this right now.
You're right with the goosebumps. I got that all the way through. The music, Murray Gold is having a field day with this. Just that music, it's unlocked everyone that watched it. You're watching it right now, which is how it is. I think in that scene there alone, it really does. I thought Billie Piper was fantastic in it, just do it. But then Catherine Tate just brought it. She was just so emotionally distraught without being too, what's the word I'm looking for? Dramatic with her reaction. She literally was just there, just sort of tears rolling down her face, exasperated by it all. Yeah. Like, I think I even saw it at one point. I can't remember what point it was. But yeah. You okay? Ready to carry on?
Yeah, because
yeah.
The library episode. There's something going on about Donna's death or her future or what's going to happen to her, and she kept asking.
She was basically asking. She kept asking where she's in the Professor Rivers song.
Yeah.
She's like, why am I not in the future? That sort of thing.
Yeah.
I also want to point out. You might not remember because it's so long ago now. Probably actually quite a bit, but the Pompeii episode.
Yeah.
Do you remember the I think it was Kai Kilius. I think it was. I think that might be the guy from Marvel. Anyway, the one that has like the stone arm, when he was doing. Yeah, and he was basically him and the girl were having a prophecy off.
Yeah.
And at one point he was there like, and is that so, man from Gallifrey?
Yeah.
And then he's like, and you, daughter of Landon.
Yeah.
And then he's given the prophecy and he's like, Doctor, she is returning. And he's like, and you, daughter of Landon, there's something on your back.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So I don't know whether I may have written like a little reveal for you there, but that was it was peppered in that episode because they have the prophecy, don't they? They have the ability to see into the future because of the ripping time caused by the volcano, Vesuvius.
Right.
Okay. Thought I'd bamboozle you with that just to get your mind a little bit. Now back to the depression.
Wilfred, my capitan.
Labour camps. That's what they called them last time.
What do you mean?
It's happening again.
Killing them.
Where are you going?
England for the English.
She's back to being depressed now.
Yeah, just a little bit of sing-song didn't help last that long.
This is all her fault. It actually is though, technically. She's such a...
No! Right, okay. Okay. I'll allow that to pass. It's been edited. I need to work out the time.
I was gonna say bitch, but that felt a bit misogynistic.
Okay, you just went for the worst
I went
word.
for a gender neutral.
Gender neutral. You know what? You're a good man. Yeah. I mean, again, it's her fault, but not her fault because she obviously wouldn't have anticipated this was going to be what would unfold. But I like the fact you want to blame someone when you could easily be blaming the fucking
thing on her back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of cash if we sold this thing.
Don't you dare.
She probably would have gone off with the doctor now, and then he
No, because remember the fat was a fat episode. That was ages ago.
Make it come. I'm just useless.
You're supposed to say, no, you're not.
Clouds.
There is no clouds.
Well, there must be.
There's not. It was there. An entire constellation.
Vashta Narada.
That's a good shout. That is a good shout.
No? Oh.
We're going out.
I'm ready.
Do you understand what happened there? No?
What do you mean?
Well, why the stairs were going out. Think about all that's happened with this, with the doctor not being around. All this shit's happened to everywhere on planet Earth. It's not the only planet out there.
So what? Loads of different things are happening to different planets as well. To loads of different things that we don't know about. By loads of different things we don't know about. So is that what you're saying? Like, okay, well. Oh, do you know what that meant?
No. I don't want to get. But I'm trying to get it to work out. So, if the doctor's not around to help Earth, that also means the doctor's not around
to help other planets. Yeah.
So stairs are going out. Planets are stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's things happening there that the doctor's not saving them from. Yeah, so that's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to get you to stop second guessing yourself. These episodes felt like an eternity. Would you agree?
It actually really has.
Yeah.
Well, if you're not going to tell us your name.
There's the TARDIS.
What, you don't know
There it
either?
is. What good eyes.
So many different reality then. Just go inside. What for? Just go in.
Okay, stranger.
No way.
It never gets old.
Were you and him?
No. Just to confirm, no. In case anyone was thinking otherwise.
There's a beetle.
Well done for guessing it. Well, no, he said spider, but
yeah.
Well done.
What is it? We don't know. Oh, thanks. It feeds off time. I don't know.
She's doing very well acting here.
Mm-hmm.
You liar!
Oof.
You separate readings from you. And they've always been there, since the day you were born.
This is not relevant to the mission.
Alright.
Oh, it's just the doctor we needed. What can I do to get rid of it? You're gonna travel in time. The TARDIS is tracked down the moment of incarnation.
Okay, we've got some upbeat music here.
We control time.
So we might actually have some
It's a time
happiness. I'll say that and then she'll fucking die.
How do you know it's gonna work? Yeah, we don't. We're just guessing.
No, actually, the upbeat music is actually making me think something horrible is gonna happen now. At first, it's oh, hey, good music. No, now I'm thinking the worst is gonna happen.
It would in the cutter, wouldn't it? Everything.
Yeah.
You mean this whole world, the Doctor's world, and I'm still alive? Isn't it? I don't die. If I change things, I don't die. That's... Sorry.
I fucking knew it. I actually knew it.
I've got a future!
A fucking boombox? That doesn't even happen. That happened 20 years ago.
I'm half a mile away! I'm half a mile away!
3 minutes.
Oh my goodness, Charlie.
I forgot the
Quick
time.
maths.
I forgot the time. She still has 2 minutes. Oh, come on. The world is on the line, your life is on the line. Oh, yeah, she's getting flashbacks. My adrenaline would be pumping through the roof. Nothing could stop me right now.
Any money used to fall down with a stitch in 20 seconds. It's just, fuck this world!
No.
Screaming at that woman outside the car. I could have saved you, but I'm just so unhealthy. I'm sorry.
I actually think I could like break the laws of like gravity and shit if I knew this was gonna happen, right?
So
if
I
was Donna right now, I would outrun a car somehow. Just because, like, you're broken free of the Matrix. So
Oh, fuck off. None of this. No. None of that here.
City except for practice.
No.
Suppose you're right.
Can you hear that?
2 words. Sitting in a traffic jam. I'm going left.
Because she's impatient. That's all it was.
So she's not actually dying. Oh my god, thank fuck, she's not dead.
What are you? What will you be?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
thank you.
He shouted a little bit there. Because think about it. She did die.
She did die, yeah. I haven't. I have no clue what the fuck has just happened at all.
Well, mate,
like,
what are you on
I've
about?
seen it.
The Beatles sent her right, and now they killed a lot of people. There's concentration
what's Rose
camps.
got to do with it? Why is Rose?
Because the barriers of time and space are falling apart. The darkness is coming, Charles. The darkness. Would you like to continue?
Oh yeah. Oh, because I'm just hoping something will get explained a little bit. That was cool though.
Yeah.
Her standing up and she's like shit scared.
Yeah. What will you become?
Yeah.
What will you be?
Everything alright?
Where the fuck have you been? Do you know? Also, when I was on about the midnight episode, the midnight last episode, when it was like, oh, it was a Donna free episode, and I was like, this episodes that come up that are Doctor or companion free.
Yeah. Oh my! I didn't even realise that. Oh my mind is so like
frazzled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that the Doctor is in Doctor Who.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
You know, like when you try and think of a dream and it just sort of goes.
Mm-hmm. It's horrible. Hate that.
It's very annoying.
It's one of the great big parallel world.
Hold on, you
You had one created around you.
Funny it seems to be happening a lot. I met you once, and I met your grandfather, and I met you again. It's like something's binding us together.
Rose did say from her birth.
I'm nothing special.
Yes, you are. You're brilliant.
He talks to her like a dog all the time.
Brilliant. She said the darkness is coming.
That's the 2 words.
Who was she?
I don't know.
Donna, what was her name?
Rose Tyler.
To warn you.
Oh, I thought that was going to be the 2 words.
I thought it was obvious those were going to be the 2 words.
Rose Tyler?
Bad wolf.
Oh my god, they're dragging us since season 1.
What does it mean?
Oh, wait, so...
Remember, she scattered herself across time and space in season 1.
Doctor, what is it? What's bad wolf?
It's the end of the universe.
Holy shit. So you said there's 3 episodes left. I think we're about to have the most craziest 2-parter to go. But
Almost a 3. You know what it is? It's so hard when it comes to this because it's
leading on from
leading on from it, but not like how other episodes do. And I would consider this one a 3-parter myself personally. Like how it went with season 3, where it went Utopia followed by Utopia followed by Last. No, that was the. I can't remember what the one in the middle was. I can't remember. Yeah, you know that one, that last 3. So I personally consider this a 3-parter. But yeah, again, was that this for people that was that the first instance of the cloister bells? Just let me know. How you feeling, buddy?
That is like... I don't even know. I actually don't know what to say. Because... what the fuck?
You're like that meme of what you call it from Tim Robinson. You know the boy was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" You know that meme?
No.
I have to show you that. I literally only watched it about 20 minutes. No.
Jesus Christ.
I've been watching this with you for about an hour now. Before we started this reaction, I'm going to show you now.
The Darmine Doggy Door brings you the newest
Let me stop the recording. It's no point keeping this going.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
And that guys, our reaction to Doctor Who Season 4, Episode 11, titled Turn Left. Charlie, thoughts?
I genuinely just don't know what to, like. You can what other episodes you can conspiracize and that's a word.
Is it? I have no
I
idea.
think it is.
That's all I'm looking over. Okay.
Well, I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, I can't get words out about this because I haven't a clue what has just happened. But I do. But I don't know what just happened.
Okay, so let's just talk through the episode. At the start, we go into it, and it's just like, they're just in the market. You have your woman and like sort of enchant her ring with like, free readings for gingers. Possibly get a little bit molested. Who knows? God, that feels so long ago, that joke. Gosh, that wasn't actually. This recording's gone for an hour and 23 minutes. That's long.
Yeah.
All the stops, Sean interrupting, but yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, and then obviously then from the get-go, it's then turn right, and then after that it's so the idea is that if Donna helped, well, Donna basically kept the world intact for quite a while without realizing, and that was because she saved the Doctor's life. In that moment with the Rachnos, when she was Doctor, you can stop now. She was never there to stop him, and he died. The idea of the Doctor not being in the universe, think about all the lives he saved, So, what we'll say is that, like, I think because it's hard to sort of work out where to start talking about it, but what do you think of Donna being so important? Because throughout the season, she's been like, I'm not important. And everyone along the way has been like, well, everyone's mainly Doctor go, yes, you were. Yes, you were. So, that I don't know. What do you think of Donna feeling like she's not important, but then discovering that, she is?
it was very depressing to just watch her like hate herself, but that's because her ma just
I was about to
forced
say
that sort of shit onto her.
Yeah.
So she, like, if your own ma doesn't believe in you,
yeah,
then you're not gonna really believe in yourself, eh? But yeah, no, it was nice to see that she knows. Well, I don't even know if she knows that she is now.
No, because everything sort of like was
a daze to her.
Yeah. I mean, okay. So. Okay. So let's just get out of the way. Rose is back.
That's actually made me. It's actually made me quite sad now.
Why?
I kind of wish that, because I know she's not gonna come back like fully, and if she does, I don't know. I don't want her to come back to see her leave again. I feel like that would break me even more. So, it was nice to see her, but
can I float this out there to you real quick? Is that whatever happened in that episode, it happened in the sense that she's been able to help her reverse what's happened to her, and now the Doctor's back and it's the end of the universe and he has to sort something out. Why do you think she's in the next episode?
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had like any.
Oh no!
Okay.
I was just saying. No, I said even if she did
okay.
come back permanently.
Okay, no, but I don't mean as in. I mean like the next episode, because it made it sound like you were like you had a theory or something like that. But listen, I don't think you have a theory. You're so frazzled you can't even get sentences together.
Now just her being in this episode alone, like, it's just sad because she might not be in the next episode. She might not be in it for the rest of the series, the whole thing. So no, it is quite sad. But no, it was nice to have her back. She's turned quite smart, actually.
It's like, I like the point where it was like sort of like, what does that mean? Don't know, something that the Doctor would say. I mean, okay, I think we need to, because I know I'm hungry, you're hungry. It's probably not helping. That episode really makes me want to drink though. I'm like half tempted to get piss. It's just so.
I just don't know what I've watched.
I mean, is that enough for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a big whiskey man, are you? Pussy. Bad wolf. Don't knock it back. Sip it. How do you find Johnny Walker Black? Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely, man.
Anyway, so so a best way is, I think we need to talk through because it's so chaotic the episode as we go through. So she then ends up turning right, and then what starts off then is the whole world getting worked around her. She's working. It's Christmas Eve. That's the night she first met him. No, that was the day. Yeah, that was the day she first met the Doctor, because on Christmas Eve with the Arachnos with the star in the sky, that's when she should have saved the Doctor.
Yeah,
and should have been around him, etc., etc. I mean, again, what was nuts about this is that it goes to show just this alone. It's sort of the reliance on the Doctor for Earth, but it goes to show what happens. That quite a lot of things happen at Christmas, but you have here one Christmas. It is then, the Arachnos, the Thames getting flooded and completely killing all these little spider bastards, and in doing so, the Doctor had no one to stop him and he dies. Real serious consequences to what happens.
Yeah.
But once that happens, you don't really think, because it's like, oh right, okay, yeah, well, it's what it is. It isn't until you then see things happening because he's not there when you're like, oh, the gravity of the situation is bigger than once anticipated.
You just think he's going around.
Yeah, you think, well, you saw, yeah,
yeah.
Let me
just.
But it's like you saw the hand fall and the sonic sugar, and you're like, oh, but then you're thinking, well, it's some weird reality, so it's fine. But then you pretty much seeing the bodies pile up.
Yeah, and even like getting rid of the non-English people.
No, man, I cried at that, man, because again, it's horrifying. I think your man who plays, what was his name again?
Mr. D.
No, it's Io. The last name's Ian. It begins with D, not Dario. Domenico. No. Anyway, yeah. he
I can't remember.
yeah, it was. I think because him and Wilf were so good in that moment. Wilf not knowing, because he's an old soldier. He's been on the front. He's been out there, so he knows, he's been through it. And it's like him, the moment of him going like, that's what they called him last time. Thinking that that's what they called it at the camps. Now, I will say, Wilf also shouting at the soldier for pointing a gun at Donna. Sort of like, oh, you call yourself a soldier? We don't do that. Well, British Empire did a lot of that. But you know, Wilf, listen, I love you, so yeah.
Seeing him cry, him tearing up like that was quite.
And he's got these real sort of like, I don't know, sort of watery eyes. They're like it's big sad eyes, and it reminds you of a puppy being upset, and it's like, oh my god, like an old puppy, like a, especially put like the British bulldog. You know what a British bulldog is?
Yeah.
So. Yeah, it doesn't look anything like that, but but yeah, that's hard. But again, we celebrated the joke of, you know, Buckingham Palace and the Mock Queen. That's again seems so long ago. We are kidding. no, but yeah. But then again, look at the fucking travesty of it all. We're like going like, yeah, but then the entirety of London has been destroyed. It's, and again, I love it because I'm playing Fallout again, Fallout New Vegas at the moment, and the whole idea that you have to move out because of radiation and all these sort of people having to set up shelters everywhere. It kind of, I was like, oh right, I was like, oh, because Fallout's fun. It's chaotic, but it's fun. I was like, but then it's just constantly just sort of jabs in the heart this episode. I mean, with the Americans were going to save them, but then they all turned to fat. All these seem so long ago.
Yeah.
I'm fucking exhausted. Hold on. How did it go? It went... Oh, no, hold on. It was then... What happened?
As well.
No, yeah, but what happened when she was quitting? She was quitting, and they were looking at...
The Jadoon.
The Jadoon on the moon. Oh, yeah. But again, look at that. It was Martha Jones giving up her life, as well as Sarah Jane as well. Yabanda was getting interviewed.
Yeah.
He was actually in the episode as well. He was the other doctor that was like talking to Martha, and I think he was the one that got interviewed at the end of that episode as well. During it, I can't remember. So again, they were just sort of pulling these little strings that again threaded through it. That's what happens when you have. I'm fairly certain it was Russell T Davies who wrote this episode, because he's the creator of all the since season 1 to now. So it makes sense he could pull those sort of threads and connect them. But then followed up by when they went to Leeds. It was about to do with the fat, and then it was then followed up by Atmos.
Yeah,
it was Atmos. And again, it was Torchwood, Captain Jack's team that sacrificed themselves, and Captain Jack went to, I think he said, to Sontaran, the Sontaran homeworld. I think he meant that was the line. But yeah, so all these like things are just thrown out there, and it's just like you're half like but then also like fucking. So much so that when you saw the darkness happening, you're like, Vashta, Nevada, Narada, Darda. Did that be obviously in front of her? But you thought that because they're connecting all as Vashta, Nevada, but it's not. Obviously,
I wasn't thinking that the universe was ended.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you know what? I really enjoyed as well is that Rose is thrown through there here, not to be sort of like as in, Doctor, come save me. She's there going like, no, Donna
saving everyone.
Yeah,
isn't it?
She's saving Donna, and by doing to save Donna, she's also killing Donna. But then also by doing so, Donna's saving. And she's it's a whole sort of thing. But I like how they peppered her in, and they didn't do it so it was like, oh, it was like that. It was, she had such a big impact. Because that's the thing. What I appreciate about Martha, and I appreciate a lot about Martha now, is that she sort of held her own when it comes to the sort of like medical stuff and science. She didn't do anything sort of like as frustrating as Rose did in season 2 mainly. No. Let's not. There's video evidence of you hating Rose until the last 2 episodes. But so there was,
because you don't know what you got till it's gone.
Yeah, exactly that. So, but that's mean. So it's not that. Martha sort of like had that moment. Donna, she's sort of like fiery, but she's sort of like, she also can sort of put the Doctor in place and put other people in place. I don't feel Donna's really been out of her depth. Really,
No.
Maybe with the Son's Herons when she has to sort of go around the ship and stuff like that. But
yeah, she still did it.
She still did it. Yeah. So yeah, but I do think that it's that with this one, Rose, they didn't make her sort of like a annoying, like, and sort of like asking to be all sort of, because maybe because the Doctor's not on screen, she's not like, ah! Yeah. This one was like, no, you need to recognise it, and she was trying to help Donna, but wasn't pushing it too much. It was just sort of like a, you'll be back.
Will happen.
It will happen in 3 weeks' time, because she knew she was. Now, when I was watching this moment again, after she said that, I was like, oh shit, yeah, it's the family getting deported that does it. But then as soon as I saw it then with the telescope, I was like, oh no, it's the stairs, that's it. Because that alone, seeing that family getting deported to labour camps where they're going to fucking die, I was like, that would, listen, I'm halfway to being, you know, I said to Lana, I was like, I'm close to being radicalised. And she actually one point was like, I said to her, it was about something, right? And as we were going to see, I was like, I'm very close to being radicalised. And she sort of turned over, was like, right, this is a very serious thing for you to say. And I was like, well. But that would have radicalised me in that moment to see that. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
but
that is.
It's horrifying. Is it Federico? No, it's not Federico.
Oh.
No.
Is it not?
I'm going to quickly search. So. Okay, so what then happens after that then is. Well, not after that, it's throughout this. Is that you're having this sort of Donna trying to combat her the fact she doesn't know what the fuck's going on very much.
Yeah, well, does anyone?
Well, no, you didn't know what the fuck was going on. But I do think let me just have a look here. I just want to have I just have a look here. We have here
Rocco,
that's it. Rocco, there we go. Yes. So yeah, it's oh boy, actually no, that's one of the points. The music was fucking on point this episode. Murray Gold knew when to throw in when that sort of like the little, and like the choir voice. It was so fucking good. Listen, going to Leeds is going to make anyone depressed, so I think we should realistically talk about we do need to talk about her mum, because she listened, we throughout this season we've gotten annoyed at her, and even at the start before all the travesty started happening she was annoying, but then when it all they had the moment at Christmas when they were sort of hugging each other. Dad would have loved this, and then they sort of were leaning on each other after the whole time where they were sort of like she was going to bed sort of like being someone that she could confide in. And then there was a little sing song they were doing as well. She said this, like, she was sitting there as well having a good time with the sing song. So it will say, but then even at the end there was like, oh, I guess I've always been a disappointment. She's like, yeah, like silent throughout, and then as soon as the moment you could shit on me at this moment, I think I will. It's like,
well,
it's infuriating. I'm gone.
At least we got a bit of niceness from her. But all it took was like millions of people dying, London getting blown up, aliens, to be nice to her daughter.
Briefly. I know, underline the word. Took briefly.
One night, that was it.
But that was one moment. For the rest of that night, she could have been shitting on it for me.
That's true. They're all singing together happily.
Oh, yeah, true. But yeah, so there's that. Trying to think of other sort of moments. So, like I said, scattered throughout is like the whole sort of people looking at the beetle on the back. Now, the concept of, again, what do you think of the actual concept of the beetle itself? It being like, it just changing a little moment in your timeline, and that, like, just a mundane choice, and then it just changes everything.
I think it's alright. So I think I'm too focused on being confused by everything else that I haven't looked deeper into that. Like, oh, just every day you make a choice, another time you could have made a different choice and that could have changed your whole day. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't been thinking about that because my mind is just
frazzled.
Frazzled. It is dead.
Yeah. I mean, okay, fair enough. I will say I love the fact it was like they were like, oh, here we go, here's a little redhead, let's just take advantage of her, and then they didn't realise what they were fucking messing with.
Oh, so they didn't know what they were doing. They were just doing that for fun against a random person.
Yeah. Well, that's how I
they
assume so,
weren't
yeah.
doing it like because they knew the Doctor or anything, or knew them.
I think that's what those said at their journey. It was like it was just part of the thing. They just made people change, but they just didn't realize what they got with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that cleared up a bit. Not a lot.
Yeah.
But no, that makes sense now. So that wasn't a distraction from the universe ending. That wasn't done on purpose or whatever.
No.
This is just happening. The universe ending is just happening anyway.
Yes, but I think it also I think that the paths align because they were meant to.
Yeah.
Because even though the universe is the end of the universe, they were always supposed to have that moment that built them up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that has cleared up a little bit.
Yeah.
But like not a lot.
Yeah.
Like I said, but still. Alright now.
So poor Donna having to go through all this, sees the beetle on her back. Great acting from her, we were saying when she had the beetle on her back when she was like
she has had some brutal episodes.
Charlie, I said this to you. I said this to you in Pompeii, and I didn't. Because here's the thing. Maybe because
I feel so bad for him. Like the things she has to go through is just awful, man.
Because I said to you in Pompeii, and I was like, this is the first sort of trip for companion, and this is what you're having to deal with. I knew it got so much worse from that point onwards. As in, like, it's good episodes, fun episodes, but a lot of shit happens, and it's like. And I could not picture, especially now, at the time, like I said, I didn't realise Catherine Tate had this acting chops on her, but I couldn't imagine any other companion in those moments, as in, because I just think Catherine Tate just steals every moment that she's in. But she's been through so much. She's been through an awful amount. And it's just punching you in the heart just over and over again. But yeah, I thought Catherine Tate was fantastic in this episode. Even then, when that, like you said, oh right, it's building up. I feel like it's going to sort of build up that music into it's not actually good, and then sort of like going like, because I'm not going to die. She's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Have a safe trip.
But why couldn't Rose have just said, no, you're not really going to die?
Maybe because she needed her to do the sacrifice play. If, for example, she didn't realise that if she thought she was going to live, she wouldn't then throw herself in front of the car at the van properly. So she's thought because she knows that she has to die, she'll then see that this is an option, and then throw herself in front of it.
Would you throw yourself in front
of that van?
Yeah.
To stop what?
Or like to save the Doctor and everyone lives. So either you or everyone else.
Here, there was some other pedestrians on the sidewalk. Like a frail old lady who's not going to put up a fight. Like Charlie when he throws Dennis in front of the car. In when they're doing this, the World Series for the baseball, and he's trying to get free tickets. Do you know when the World Series episode, always done in Philadelphia, when they're trying to get the free tickets to the Phillies in the baseball in the World Series?
No.
And, oh God, do you not remember when?
What season? What season?
That's like season 6, maybe. It's when they go into the apartment, but it's being fumigated.
Oh,
yeah, there we go. Yeah. It's where Riot Punch first comes into it, etc., etc. But yeah, that's what I would have done with the frail old lady as she's trying to walk to the shops. Just oh God, she just really just jumped in front of it. Oh my God, frail old lady, don't get up, shut the fuck up. But yeah, that's what I would have done.
That's a pretty noble thing to do.
I think so as well. For her, for the frail old lady, she really did a sacrifice play. Well done, proud of her. Rita was her name. Anyway,
I don't actually see a problem with that. She's lived her life.
Not exactly. If anything, she lived too long. She's frail and old.
Yeah. No, just to write him out, because otherwise she wouldn't have been there if she was dead.
She would have put up a fight. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Perfect age. My favourite age. That's a great age. Anyway, we're getting fucking ridiculous now.
So sidetracked.
Oh, okay. So how it ends is it is again. To make her turn left, she sacrificed herself. Great on Donna. But then it then leads to that moment of, now you said Rose Tyler and I laughed, and I didn't mean to laugh. I normally go like, But I laughed and I was like, shit, he's now going to expect the other thing. I didn't know if you remembered Bad Wolf.
Oh, there's no way I was.
You wouldn't remember that. But once it was said, did you remember it?
Once they said it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I mean. So I had this moment where I was like, oh shit, that's why then like, of course it's going to be her fucking name, you idiot.
Oh.
But then...
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah,
but
okay.
Was it... Maybe it was last season or this... Throughout the season, sometimes I try and look around in the background to see if there's any... But I didn't expect it to be the one that they used in season 1. I thought it would be a whole different one.
Yeah,
so I've been looking out for different things.
Well, to be fair,
found it.
in this moment here, that's the first reveal of it being Bad Wolf area. So remember in season 1, what it was is that she took her name as Bad Wolf and spread it across the timeline to lead her to that moment that she becomes Bad Wolf. She creates herself. But in my head, again, correct me if I'm wrong if people are still here, I assume that in that moment she also saw herself or seeing the Doctor lead himself to that moment for them to meet again, and that's when she was able to then put the Bad Wolf then. So in that moment in time when she scattered it, whichever time that was, when she was Bad Wolf, she predicted that she would need the Doctor then to be able to then, that word will then lead him to save, you know? But yeah.
Right.
Did that make sense to you?
No, it did. Yeah.
Okay, cool. You made it sound like you weren't. Okay.
No.
But yeah. But then running out and it's just Bad Wolf everywhere. Cloister bells going off and it's like, it's the end of the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, it's still going to frazzle you. I think as far as it's going, I think we are going to watch these next two, three, this one included.
Oh, so this is why you wanted me to look.
Yeah, because I know we got time to be able to get these done, if not one after another, like day after another. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or maybe one in between. So it should still be fresh to us going into it and stuff like that. But are you excited to continue it tomorrow or Wednesday?
No, because I'm actually not prepared for what's gonna happen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So where would you rate this episode, would you say? I know you're still frazzled. You probably can't work out a rating.
I think it was good. I think...
But so much happened. So much happened that I think that it makes you think, is it actually fantastic writing or is it just such punch after punch after punch after punch? So suddenly when you rise from the ashes like a phoenix, it's like, oh my god, that was amazing! And then it's like, it leads up into a great cliffhanger as well. So
it is a good episode.
It's a very good episode. Again, I said all that for me to say it's a very good episode. I tried to say it from your point of view. I personally think even knowing that's all there, everything still gets me going. Like, you know.
It does, yeah. It's a good episode, but I don't know. This has really like messed my head up.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the only bad thing about it, because I am just like really not confused, but
yeah. Well, what we'll do then...
Taken aback.
Maybe we'll ask you what the rating is before the next episode, so you have some time to think about it. Again, don't go searching stuff on your phone, stuff like that, if you're going to be watching this. Like, just, we'll get through this and we'll enjoy the goddamn ride. Is there anything else you'd like to say before we call it?
My prediction was right. And
67% of the time, his predictions are right all the time.
I didn't even... back out of it when you asked, because that's what you're asking me. You wanted me to switch it up and say something different.
There was a part I was like, imagine he doesn't say it, or if he goes with something else. Yeah. I was doing that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
But no, yeah,
you saw right through my ruse.
I actually didn't. I was like, there's no chance she's gonna be in this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. But
yeah, that's fair
just
enough.
in case.
So, any predictions for the next episode?
Rose Tyler will be in it.
Okay. Anything else?
She won't return because she's already kind of returned. So.
Okay. Anything else?
They saved the universe.
Okay. Cool. All right. We'll leave it there, guys. What a reaction! One episode. I am fucking sweating, but that's because of the heat, but also the episode. So we'll leave it there. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What did you think of this episode when it first came out? What do you think of the Billie Piper reveal? Did you know she was going to be in the episode? Because I knew she was going to be in the episode when I first watched it, because all the promos and stuff like that.
Ah.
So it was. But by that point, you see it scattered through the season, so it's fine.
Yeah, but also
yeah.
you see the name at the start as well.
Yeah.
You don't see her.
Exactly. So, what do you think of her in this episode? Do you think she was different? She was different, in my opinion, different from Rose Tyler in previous episodes. What do you think of the whole concept of turn left? All these things happening. What do you think of the concentration camps they're sending their poor Rocco to? Let me know what you thought of this episode. What do you think of the Queen and all them dying? No. No, but what do you think of it's redundant.
Okay,
Just realised you're wearing an Italian fucking top.
Oh, for Rocco.
Anyway, yeah, let us know what you thought of this episode down below. That'd be great. If you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of other videos around here to do me and other people. Now, I do reactions to Doctor Who with him, obviously. I also do reactions by myself for Doctor Who. I did Shooty's first season and his 2 Christmas specials. I might still be doing his second season right now, but if I finished it, that's also up here as well. If you don't, I also do Marvel. If you're a Marvel fan, I did the films phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga. I did those with my mate Josh. He's seen a couple of those. They're a little bit rough because when I first started my channel, those are the first ones I did, so a bit rough, but I still think they're good reactions. I also do the TV shows, have done since Moon Knight. Most recently was your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and Daredevil Born Again, and coming up I will be doing Ironheart. I also do reactions to Star Wars, have done since Obi-Wan Kenobi. I most recently, by the time this comes out, I would have done Skeleton Crew. I do weekly releases of The Bad Batch, and at this moment in time, I'll still be doing Andor, maybe, Season 2. Yeah. Also, might still be doing The Last of Us Season 2. Fallout Season 2 as well. I'll be doing that when that comes out. Rings of Power Season 3. House of Dragons Season 3. The Boys Season 5, etc, etc. So guys, if anything like that sounds like it takes your fancy, like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and we'll see you out there.
I think this might be the most like this after I've watched something like ever.
And what's this? Ever? Like just in general? Or just within this show, in this reaction stuff?
No, ever. Across everything I've ever watched, I don't think I've ever... Maybe Tenet. Tenet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Tenet like
that,
so like, the fuck?
Yeah, it wasn't more like... I was just confused.
Yeah.
This is like... What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck?